Hey there, it's Coach 2K with Coach2K.com, here to talk about free throws in NBA 2K12. See, I'm using my Indiana Pacers here, who I play the majority of the time. And I got Granger on the line here taking some free throws. So in this video, I wanted to talk about how to practice free throws, maybe kind of a routine that you could do to kind of get better at them. And kind of what I'm going to do, you can kind of maybe copy that if you want to. A lot of times, once you kind of get a feel for how these guys shoot the free throws, one run through might make you feel better about how you're going to do with them. So, but if you're a perfectionist like I am, you'll spend a little more time on every part of your game, make sure that you got it as perfect as you can make it. Free throws is a good place to do that. And so here you can see I finished my 50 with Granger. And then what you can do, you just hit substitution, put the next guy in. And I suggest you go 1 to 12, all 12 of your guys. Shoot 50 free throws with all those guys. And just practice their releases. Your goal, obviously, is to get the highest percentage you can get with the most number of perfect releases. The key to getting the release right is you got to look at each player. You'll notice, like when I'm shooting with Hibbert here, that, and now I'm shooting with Collison, that there is a point where the blue circle flashes. So if you watch it, flashes, and you can kind of get an idea where the perfect release point is. I noticed that when I used Paul George, he didn't have a flash. And as far as releasing it, I don't usually use the blue circle. I kind of watch the hands. When the hands are getting ready to move forward, then that's when I release my shot. You can use the stick or the square. I use the stick. My son uses the square. I like the stick because it feels more like a shot, having played basketball. And if you think of letting go of the stick when the hand starts to move towards the basket, you kind of watch the arms and the knees push up. And I kind of play it more along those lines as far as when to release these shots. Maybe once a week be a good idea to go in and shoot 50 free throws with all your players. If you're going to be playing them on different modes where you're going to use your bench, it's a good idea to know how to shoot with all of them. Sometimes online I only play with 5 guys, so it's probably important that I know how to shoot with those 5 guys, maybe 1 or 2 more. So if you do that, if you take 50 shots with all 12 guys, you're looking at 600 shots. Do it all at one time. Take you about an hour to go through them all. And, then maybe before you play each day, maybe get your starters in there and take about 10 free throws, or if you want to go deeper into your bench, you can do that. What I thought would be interesting to do, and I've set up a Google Docs spreadsheet to see if I can improve my free throw shooting. And I've recorded this first session, and I got a link to that in my article that this video goes with at Coach2K.com. And I kept track of the percentage. The number, I took 50 with all of them, kept track of the number I made out of 50, the percentage, and then the number of percentage perfect releases that I had. And then my goal is to kind of improve those numbers. This guy here was the hardest one to shoot with. I didn't shoot very good with him. I got to work on him. And then I had like 3 or 4 guys over 90%, which is a pretty good free throw shooting number. Anything over 85, 90% is pretty good. But obviously you want to shoot as good as you can. Then once you do that, then you're going to have to learn how to draw fouls, and that'll be the subject of another episode. So you can see it's pretty easy just to kind of go through these, and there's a perfect release right there. You can kind of see the flash on the blue, and that kind of is your key to where the perfect release is. So you just kind of, there's 4 sections. There's too early, slightly early, perfect, and late. If you release it perfect, the chance it's going to go in is 100%. You can see I released it late there, and the chance it was going to go in was 57%. There's another perfect release. So you want to strive to get perfect releases on all your shots. And really the way you learn it is just by repetition, just like in real basketball. And then what I did, I went in, I set my free throw situational and put in my top 5 guys. And that's in my season. I suggest you do that too. So hope those tips help. Here's Coach 2K signing out.